hope you believe it too. That's my view. I welcome yours. You can contact me at MikeHuckabee.com. Click on the Fox News feedback section at MikeHuckabee.com. Well, on this Thanksgiving weekend, while many of us are home with our families enjoying leftover turkey sandwiches and watching football, hundreds of thousands of soldiers are out somewhere in some foreign land defending our freedom. Well, I'm joined by some ordinary Americans who've come up with some pretty extraordinary ways to say thanks to our troops. Now, I want to introduce you to a couple of folks who are just teenagers, wanted to help the troops overseas, and after hearing on the news that soldiers needed cell phones to call home, they started a charity. They started with just a few bucks. It's turned into a multi-million-dollar operation. And did I mention that teenagers started this? I want you to welcome the founders of Cell Phones for Soldiers, 19-year-old Brittany and her brother, 18-year-old Robbie Berquist. So Brittany and Robbie, great to have you guys. Your story is amazing to me. I mean, what made you think of Cell Phones for Soldiers?
Well, back in 2004, when I was 12 years old and Brittany was 13 years old, we had two cousins that were serving overseas, and we heard a story about a soldier with an $8,000 cell phone bill trying to call home. So it really hit home with us that we needed to do something to make sure that these soldiers never had to pay for a phone call home again. And so we started off calling it Cell Phones for Soldiers, and people associated that with sending in their old cell phones. So we decided that we would recycle these cell phones, something that people don't use anymore, don't need anymore. It's really simple and easy, and so we decided that we would recycle these phones, and that's where we get most of our donations today.
And Brittany, when you started doing this, did you have any idea that it would turn into as big an operation? How many cell phones have you now made available?
We've recycled more than 7.5 million cell phones
Whoa,
since we started.
7.5 million. That's amazing. Now, did it just take off beyond anything you ever imagined?
Absolutely. We never expected to get anywhere further than our kitchen table. And the first donation was from our own piggy banks, and it was $14. And the next $7 was the snack money from our friends, because we were in 7th and 6th grade. And the American public just really took a hold of it and took it to heart, just like we had, and it exploded into what it is today.
So how can people get up to be a part of Cell Phones for Soldiers?
They can go to our website, cellphonesforsoldiers.com, where they can print off a prepaid mailing label where they can send in their used cell phone. They can also go onto our website and go to our drop-off locations, where we have 8,000 drop-off sites across the country where they can go to drop off their old cell phones.
That's great. Brittany, Robbie, thank you. Audience, look, these guys are teenagers. You know what? I feel like America's going to be in good hands with guys like you coming along. Thank you, and God bless you for Cell Phones for Soldiers.